watching Fox 13's Good Day Tampa Bay.
June 25th. It is the middle of summer, so that means FloridaRAMA has summer exhibitions that are going on. We're going to play a little mini golf of an exhibition this morning, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I think you were supposed to be me today,
yes,
but then vacations and so forth. But here I am, and I'm going to show you, as well as everybody out there, you haven't been to FloridaRAMA. It's going to be a fun place.
Take some selfies for me.
Should I do a hot girl walk?
Do a hot girl walk.
Is that where you do hot girl walks? Hot girl walk? Yeah.
We did a hot girl ride yesterday on our bikes. All right, gotta go, Walter. Bye.
Russ and Laura, good morning to you. We're at FloridaRAMA. They're in full summer swing right now. Sports and meeting art. They brought in mini golf. It's also part of an art display. So we're playing mini golf all morning. What better way to beat the heat and taking the arts at the same time at FloridaRAMA. Oh.
Let's get over to Walter Allen and for Charley Belcher this morning. Hey, Walter.
Laura, good morning to you.
Morning.
We are at FloridaRAMA. It is neon summer, which means outdoor but indoor activities. A little mini golf. We're going to talk more about what they have to offer during the summer in the AC coming up. Told you I could do it. Joe didn't believe me. You could go through that flamingo. Welcome back, everybody. Walter Allen in for Charley Belcher. We're in downtown St. Pete this morning at FloridaRAMA. Sarah Harden joining us this morning. So glad to be back.
I love having you guys here.
Yeah, it's always fun, and it's looks, you know, some of the things are still the same, but there's some new things here as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Right now we have Neon Summer at FloridaRAMA. So this is your all-in-one art adventure happening this summer. So it's brand new. We have 9 glowing holes of artist-designed putt-putt mini golf. And that's happening all summer long through September 1st.
It's so weird to play mini golf on an art installation. I'm like, do I hit it? Do I, like, if I hit it hard? I don't know. But it's made for a little bit of wear and tear. But it has like the Florida little nuances, which is nice.
Yeah, it's telling a Florida story. So you get to play through Florida pretty much all under one air-conditioned roof. So you can enjoy the indoors, the AC, beat the heat. It's perfect for date nights. It's perfect for families, group outings. So come out here during the summer and spend some time with us.
And the mini golf kind of takes you around to some of the new exhibits if you haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here at FloridaRAMA. We have just released a bunch of new art installations from large to small. Some of the newer ones are right when you walk in through the door, brand new transformational space. And then we have smaller pieces like robots in the landscape.
You guys really you sink your teeth into the season. So obviously neon summer, but then, you know, the fall, you guys will have stuff for Halloween, Christmas.
Yeah, we love to keep things new and always evolving. So we're kind of launching into our seasonal activities at the moment. So stay tuned with us. In the fall and Halloween, we'll have some activations. And then, of course, Christmas time is a great time to come and enjoy the lights here.
This is like an adult playground. And coming here, even the last time, I'm like, do I, you know, is this, an art exhibition, or am I allowed to touch? And you're able to scratch and sniff. That's what's fun.
Yeah, it's all immersive. So you get to really walk in and explore and dive into the story of the Mermaid Star Motel. We encourage you to use all of your senses. So definitely play a round of mini golf or touch the strawberries in the strawberry room. We also have scents, which is really cool, and a lot of interactive installations where you can use sensors and like activate things. So it's really cool here.
This is a Instagram dream. If you want to take pictures and selfies and all that, this is the place to do it.
Yeah, it's more than a selfie museum, that's for sure. We have over 80 artists here on display, and we're always trying to bring in new artists to show off their artwork and provide a platform for local artists. For more information on FloridaRAMA's Neon Summer, yeah, visit our website at www.floridarama.art.
Okay, awesome, Sarah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll have much more on Good Day coming up after this.
And it's time to check in with Walter Allen over in Charley's World today. Good morning.
Russell Rhodes. Russell.
What? I'm here.
Russell,
I'm here.
Do you want? Would you like a brandy? Would you like a brandy?
Nothing.
Maybe some Ovaltine?
Nothing. No. It took me a second. Took me a second to catch up. Nothing. Thank you.
How about a light? How about a light? Here at FloridaRAMA. Neon Summer. We're going to talk more about it coming up. Nothing. Thank you.
And Walter's in St. Pete this morning at FloridaRAMA. We will check in with him when we come back.
Welcome back, everybody. Walter Allen and for Charley Belcher. We're in downtown St. Pete this morning. FloridaRAMA Neon Summer is going on. Devin, you are the artist behind the putt-putt. You're allowing me to play on this Wednesday morning. Good morning to you.
Morning.
So, making these. Have you done putt-putt before? What was all Florida things? So it's all inspired by Florida, which is fun.
Yeah, no doubt. So this is kind of a miniature taste of what I like to think I have to offer. It incorporates a little bit of everything Florida, right? So a lot of the holes are inspired by different local landmarks and icons. Here we see a cold-blooded ball trap that can trap the ball as you hit it on through. A little bit of an animatronic thing going on. But yeah, each hole is inspired by different things that feel very Florida to us and, you know, fit and finish perfectly for FloridaRAMA.
So you're going to walk us around. How long does each one of these art pieces take?
So it kind of depends on...
Some more than others, probably, yeah.
Right, it depends on the level of playthrough. I think a lot of it's intended for either, you know, a nice date night or a group, let's say a family outing. You know, now that it's summertime, this is a great place to cool off, you know, beat that heat. It's a very immersive and interactive space. So, you know, these holes are kind of made to suit that. And here we kind of see, you know, we're at the Mermaid Star Motel right here at FloridaRAMA. And here we've got like a little bit of a, you know, Florida icon of sorts, right? You know, that Key West summer home feeling to this one. So here we can see someone struggling to back up their RV here next to the hole.
Do you know, is there anything specific that you're driving around, cruising around in the Bay Area and you say, I got to make an art piece on that, or is it just kind of whatever pops in your head?
Right, so being a Tampa Bay native myself, one of the holes that inspired me was the Sunshine Skyway. So I think it was hole number 9, you hit it right under the bridge, and it's custom cut out with a CNC machine and fabricated out of high quality materials. So definitely a locally inspired one, no doubt.
So as an artist, are you able to kind of sit back and be a fly on the wall and watch these couples play through and get their reactions, and what's that like?
Right. I think that's actually the beauty of it, right? That's kind of why we do it, you know, for the sake of that expression and the experience that it provides, you know. I like to think I make art to make people feel and think different things. It's a bit of a self-reflection process of its own, you know.
What kind of scale? You said that this was the smallest of art things that you do. You do murals, you do all sorts of things, much larger than this.
Right, certainly. So the fun thing about this is that it's, of course, a mini golf course, right? But it's actually a miniature mini golf course, because this is actually made to be kind of a semi-permanent installation for FloridaRAMA. So things come and go. You got to catch it while it lasts. But the rest of my work is generally along similar, you know, design features. I make a lot of large-scale installations for big music festivals, and I paint commercial murals for people, and then, you know, really wherever that takes me.
When FloridaRAMA gave you, you know, just said, hey, we would love for you to do this. FloridaRAMA is a fun place.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It's unlike any other place I've ever seen.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, like I said, being a Florida native, I've spent most of my life really exploring the backwoods. I actually do underwater photography, and my studio is actually right next door. So. It's actually made just up the road.
And this might, like you said, might lead to other miniature golf art things as well.
Yeah, it sounds like if you have a mini golf course you want spruced up with some animatronic or custom fabrication, you know where to turn.
So you, as an animatronic artist, you got to know kind of the mechanical side of things, but also the artist side of things as well.
Right, so that's kind of my background. You know, I technically went to school for that, you could say, mostly environmental science, but I kind of adapted that into you know, an interesting engineering approach. I'm more of a computer programmer in a sense than anything. I do a lot of different projection mapping installations, as well as basically, like I said, animatronic integration. So if you need a robot to talk to you, I can also do that.
And all of these holes can be made in one shot, right?
Oh yeah, all of them
Unlike
are
me,
designed to be a hole-in-one. So, but the risk is worth the reward, because if you make it, you know, now you're under that par. But you know, happenstance you miss it, you'll get stuck in the trap, no doubt.
There you go. Devin, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course, my
pleasure. There you go. Neon Summer here at FloridaRAMA. It is a great, fun time. Laura?
All right. Walter Allen live for us this morning. Thank you.
Russell Rhodes, we are at FloridaRAMA. And when we reach land on the other side of this break, we will talk with the CEO. But in the meantime, I think I have found a boat that is just my size. We'll talk more about it coming up. Welcome back, everybody. Walter Allen in for Charley Belcher. We're in downtown St. Pete. FloridaRAMA Neon Summer is happening up until September, right?
September 1st.
Yeah, Liz joining us, CEO. Thanks for waking up early with us.
We are so glad to have you here today.
And always a fun time to come here. And there's always the staples, which are fun. There's some new stuff, including a little bit of putt-putt.
Yeah, there's always something new to see here at FloridaRAMA. We're always growing our artist roster and having more and more exhibitions and installations for the public to come enjoy.
So what was the motivation behind the kind of miniature golf?
Well, just that sort of indoor fun. I mean, I have kids, so you know you want to go occupy them for a couple of hours, not outside in the Florida heat. And it's just such a fun, classic Florida thing to do. We always like to do Florida with a twist. So it is that neon mini golf playing on Florida history and folklore.
I was going to say, I mean, Devin, who we talked to in the last segment, he really sunk his teeth into, you know, everything Florida with all of these holes.
Well, he's a Florida native, I'm a Florida native, and we just sort of love the Sunshine State and love to celebrate, poke fun at, and then just really elevate and put our artists that we have here in this community on a bigger stage so that they can show you the incredible things we're doing.
You guys have done, not for this, but you guys have done miniature golf in the past. I would assume it's hugely popular with, you know, date night and kids, like you mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, during the day, it's a lot of families and kids, and at night, it sure is that sort of epic date night, something fun to do outside the box, impress the person you want to impress.
Yeah, and then you come in, you play a little golf, but then you also get to scratch and sniff all the other great things that are going on.
Yeah, and we have like happy hour specials around it, so we have a round for a round, and just a lot of fun things to do, and again, sort of, there's always more discoveries and little details. So the more you spend time playing golf or really investigating the space, the more you see. So we love to sort of have those pause moments where you sort of check out all the little mysteries and clues we have throughout the experience.
Including, yeah, the scavenger hunt, which we've been accidentally finding a little bit of clues here and there,
yeah,
which is part of the scavenger hunt, and it's a fun little thing to do.
It is just really fun, and I think something that it's just beautiful environment, inspiring, and I think gets your creative juices flowing. And again, all ages, from grandparents to dates to teenagers to kiddos, really have a great time immersing themselves in the museum. So we like to say we're not just a museum, we're a story that you get to be a part of.
Does it still amaze you? We have a little bit of time left, but does it amaze you, the imagination of some of these artists? I'm looking at some of these pieces, and they're crazy. They're off the charts.
It does. It amazes me, and, you know, we're sort of outside the box here, so when we have artists come and say, we found the perfect idea, we want to make a room all about shrimp, and we're the perfect place to say, yes, absolutely, you should have a room about shrimp here. I can't believe we haven't thought of that. Yeah. So artists do sort of take things to the next level and push us as a team to sort of even get a little bit more Florida.
There you go. Hey, Liz, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks
For more information, real quickly.
FloridaRAMA.art.
There you go. Much more on the other side of this break. Keep it right here.
And we're checking back in with Walter Allen, too. Hi.
Russell, Laura, good morning to you. FloridaRAMA Neon Summers. We're going to talk about the new art installations that are here. We talked about putt-putt all morning, but there's stuff through the hotel into the pool area. We'll talk more about that coming up in about 15 minutes. Stay with us.
And then Walter Allen's at FloridaRAMA this morning, where it's all neon. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. Walter Allen for Charley Belcher. We're at FloridaRAMA. Neon Summer going on. Nicole, we're in the pool area, and you are the artiste behind this installment right here. So walk me through it. What is it?
So it was inspired by confessional booths.
Okay.
And what it really means to me is it's a place of introspection and also being able to kind of connect with yourself in a deeper way.
Okay. So, and it's kind of like, you know, like the old school changing area, confessional, but also changing area.
Yes, so it's like Cabana Confessional to fit in with the motel lobby area that it sits in inside FloridaRAMA.
Have you done anything for FloridaRAMA before, and how is it?
No, this is my first time, and I have to say that it's been super magical because the team here has been incredible to work with. They've really helped to find the right spot for my installations, but also breathe new life into it, which was really special. Because when I first made this installation, it was in a different space, and it didn't have all these incredible elements around it and other installations, so I really
this not being with this, or this not being with this, like they complement each other so very well.
They really do, and at first it was in a different area of FloridaRAMA, and then they thought, we think it's better here, and I agree. Now being in the space and seeing it here, I agree with you.
Have you been here like a fly on the wall, taking in people's reactions to your piece?
There was one day that I was able to come and kind of sit, and the people that were interacting with it didn't realize, of course, that I was the artist.
Which is the best part, right? Flying under the radar.
It is the best part because you're watching them experience it in a different way, and it was a father with his daughters, and it was just really cute to kind of see how he was explaining the piece to them and kind of telling them how to interact with it too, and just seeing their reaction was really sweet.
I kind of think of you in this club where a lot of interaction, you know what I mean? There's plenty of art that's out there, and you just kind of sit back.
That exactly what you just said is you just get to sit and admire it. Sometimes you get lucky and you get to watch it come to life, but I really big in that exactly what you just said is you just get to sit and admire it. Sometimes you get lucky and you get to watch it come to life. But what I wanted to kind of tap into with installation work is to have people have an immersive experience and just be in the world that I'm trying to create. And FloridaRAMA is a perfect space for that.
I was going to say, it is a world unlike any other. Nicole, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
There you go. Neon Summers here at FloridaRAMA. It's a perfect place to beat the heat and get an immersive experience in the world of art.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. Thanks. See you later.
See ya.